my name is Adebisi Sanda. I am the Vice President Legal and Compliance at ARN Harris Infrastructure Investment Limited, an infrastructure fund manager in Nigeria, in fact, the pioneer infrastructure fund manager in Nigeria. We have a variety of projects in the infrastructure space. A number of them in the north, gas-fired power plants in the south, and a couple of projects in Ghana, outside the country. We are also in the process of raising a climate and transition change fund, and we hope to be done with that before the end of the year. Okay, so my expectation of the program, I would say that evolved. It's a very detailed program. The course content is very rich. It has a lot of case studies, which sort of deepen your understanding and your ability to remember a lot of the concepts that are discussed during the project. So I won't really say they are surprises. I would rather say it's just the level of detail and the amount of time commitment required for the program is intense. So it's a lot of information, packed within a couple of months. Okay, so one experience from the DFI course, before coming in, I'm a lawyer, and a lot of lawyers are very inexperienced when it comes to financial models and maths generally or accounting generally. The DFIP program actually has a financial modeling class where you actually go through a live financial model. You are able to manipulate some sensitivity analysis and make presentations on the financial model. I think that's a huge value add for the course. It's unique because most other courses just go around the project agreement or finance agreement, but it's also important part of being an infrastructure fund manager. You know how important it is to look at and interpret the financial model, and you need to know what to expect in a typical project financial model, and what to look out for, and how the finance or commercial team or the investment team actually comes analyze the project with a due diligence perspective. That was a very, very insightful experience. Amongst others, that's one which I would just like to highlight, given my background as a lawyer, who found going through the spreadsheet and the model very, very beneficial for my own day-to-day work. Okay, different professional programs have different approaches. The value add here is in the case studies and the experience of the faculty, which is incomparable. All of the people on the faculty have done real life projects and advised on real life projects in Nigeria or elsewhere. So that's very useful. I think it's a lot of information, definitely, and it's a lot of useful information to go through. So I'll rate it very highly. I'll recommend it to anybody interested in project finance or infrastructure projects generally. So again, it's a course. I don't know why. Maybe we'll treat this in another question, but I don't know why the focus is for entrepreneurs. Really, it's for all professionals in this space. Okay, so I've always been interested in project finance. My day-to-day job has to do with project finance. And it's very, very important to learn. As I mentioned earlier, I work in an infrastructure fund, and I collect my manager, my line manager, job alert, what he calls, who is part of the faculty, asking if I was interested in attending this program. And I sort of wasn't really sure about how useful it would be, but it encouraged me to attend and gain a very, very good program. My interest has really increased. That's why the fact that from a starting point, I had no choice. My day-to-day job, it's like saying, I don't know how to explain it, but there's no way I can escape project finance in the company and industry I'm working in. So the insights the course has provided, the example of projects or successful projects and unsuccessful projects. Again, you can only make a lot of mistakes by yourself, and in this space, mistakes can be very costly. So going through some of the case study, you know, sort of makes you more confident in your approach and sort of makes you ask the right questions when you are going through and assessing projects and infrastructure projects generally. So my interest has definitely increased. My interest has always been at a very high level, and going through this program, confidence, interest, and definitely increased. Okay, so I feel going through the course content before the classes help. You may not be able to do that all the time, but it actually helps with retaining a lot of the knowledge. Or actually just going through the course content generally, whenever you can, whether you're catching up or you're ahead of the class, that definitely helps. Going through the assignments also help. Participating actively in group assignments is also very useful. And just for a couple of months, so just taking out that time and knowing that you're in school, it be a learning period for you for those 2 months is very, very critical. And then try to also contribute to class, try to also make presentations of group assignments or personal assignments when called upon to do so. So just take out time to know that you are back to school for just part time, just for 2 months. To explore your mind and get to that.